In the last 4 hours, BT to cut 13,000 jobs after 3% drop in fourth. In the last 6 hours, BT to cut 13,000 jobs after 3% drop in fourth. Earlier today, BT slashes 1,300 jobs as outsourcers suffer. BT to cut 13,000 jobs as it seeks to revive growth. Yesterday, fears raised over future of hundreds of BT jobs at Adastral Park in Suffolk, UK. Staff in firing line as BT to axe 13,000 jobs to cut costs. FTSE Close, BT to axe 13,000 jobs. Rates held. Morrisons on the up, thousands of BT jobs at risk. BT to axe 13,000 jobs. Leave central London HQ in bid to cut costs. Mass BT jobs cull will impact its ability to innovate. BT to cut 13,000 jobs as it tackles bloated legacy. BT to trim 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting drive. BT is set to axe 13,000 jobs to cut costs. Video, BT to cut 13,000 jobs in biggest cull in a decade. BT cuts 13,000 jobs to cut costs. BT to cut 13,000 jobs as seeks to revive growth. BT slashing 13,000 jobs to cut costs. BT to shut London HQ and cut 13,000 jobs. BT cuts 13,000 jobs as the converged networks take center stage. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and leave its London headquarters. Top news summary. BT to axe thousands of jobs to reduce costs. BT to shed 13,000 jobs in attempt to trim £1.5 billion in costs. BT to axe 13,000 jobs amid cost-cutting plan. UK telecom giant BT to cut 13,000 jobs at risk in Lancashire after BT cuts shock. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and move out of central London offices. BT set to axe 13,000 jobs to cut £1.5 billion in costs. Update. BT launches restructuring program to cut net 7,000 jobs. Scottish Robs at risk as BT to axe 13,000 jobs. BT to slash 8% of jobs in efficiency drive. BT to cut 13,000 jobs as part of cost-cutting drive. BT to cut 13,000 jobs in a bid to save £1.5 billion following revenue fall. UK telco BT sheds 13,000 jobs. Moves out of London. BT to cut 13,000 jobs. Leave London headquarters. BT set to axe 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting drive. BT share price dips after 13,000 jobs axed. Telecoms giant BT to axe 13,000 jobs over the next 3 years. BT Group to axe 13,000 jobs, warns on profit. BT launches restructuring program to cut net 7,000 jobs. BT is slashing 13,000 jobs and plans to leave central London. UK staff in firing line as BT set to axe 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting drive. BT set to cut 13,000 jobs and leave London headquarters. BT to axe around 13,000 jobs and leave London HQ in bid to cut costs. UK telecoms giant BT axes 13,000 jobs. BT to cut 13,000 jobs in biggest cull in a decade. BT to axe 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting plan. BT to axe 13,000 jobs as it aims to reduce costs by £1.5 billion. BT will slash 13,000 jobs and quit London HQ. BT is to cut 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting plan. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and leave London headquarters. BT to axe 13,000 jobs over 3 years. BT axes 13,000 jobs to cut £1.5 billion costs as annual profits dip. BT cut 13k jobs, raise £3.7 billion to boost FTTP broadband and mobile. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and close space and plan to cut costs. BT to axe 13,000 jobs and leave central London HQ. BT to axe 13,000 jobs and quit London HQ in cost-cutting drive. BT to axe 13,000 jobs and leave London HQ. Sales up in first quarter at Morrisons. BT to shed 13k jobs. London market pre-open. BT to cut 13,000 jobs. Next lifts guidance. BT confirms jobs cull to cut £800 million from costs. BT is to cut 13,000 jobs over the next 3 years. BT to cut 13,000 jobs over 3 years. BT to cut 13,000 jobs in the UK. BT to axe 13,000 jobs in revised growth strategy. BT to axe 13,000 jobs and move out of central London HQ. BT to axe 13,000 jobs and leave London HQ in cost-cutting plan. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and leave London HQ. Breaking. BT set to axe 13,000 jobs and quit its London headquarters. BT to axe 13,000 jobs over next 3 years. BT to cut 13,000 jobs in restructuring plan. BT to cut 13,000 jobs and quit London HQ to cut £1.5 billion in costs. British phone and broadband giant BT to axe 13,000 jobs. BT to cut 13,000 jobs in cost-cutting plan.